Hey guys, my name is Dario. I just came back from the Bandai Card Game Fest in Dallas this past weekend. I played in both the Fusion World Regionals that were held this past weekend. Day one, I was able to get ninth place. Day two, I was able to get seventh, going X1 in both days and having an overall record of 14-2. I decided to play Bardock for the weekend, and it's pretty much the same list for both days. I did not change anything. And my matchups for the weekend were 4 androids, 3 Jirens, 2 blue Vegetas, 1 Goku Super Saiyan 4, and 5 Bardock mirror matches. My only 2 losses for the whole weekend was against 2 Bardocks. Those 2 games were a little weird. One of them where neither one of us saw our secret rares, so it was like a little weird matchup on how that one could have gone. It could have gone either way. And then the other one, I did a huge misplay where I forgot to charge for 1 turn, and then at that point I was just so behind and like there was nothing else I could do. But overall, really great weekend. And yeah, let's just get into the deck profile. To start off, we're gonna play 4 Kakarot's. This card is really needed when you're going first and you don't get that free energy marker going second. You really do need to see this, so you just always have to keep on looking in your hand to see it. Yeah, it's very important, especially against in the mirror match. You really want to get that energy marker going first. Then I decided to play 4 Fashas. Not that much, just on drop, on play, draw 1, and then just being Bardock's crew, so you could hit it off for Bardock sometimes. And then play 4 Hercule GT. This card I think was like Kamala's the MVP this entire weekend. He really let me play a little bit way more conservatively. It's just able to wall up, just be able to get more 10Ks out of my my discard pile, and just he was really great this part of the weekend. I really think he was the MVP of the side. And then I play 4 Para Brothers. It's funny, day 1, I did not really play this card really at all, I think. But day 2, I play this card way more often. So, I don't know how I feel about it in a sense. I think 4 is fine. It's 10K, so you also can bring it back with a Hercule when you need it. And it is still pretty good overall for effects to just stun your opponent. I decided to play 3 Gurus. I also think that this card was pretty good for me as well. Especially I really had just had this just for yellow, just in case I see it. Luckily I did not. But overall it was pretty good, just to get rid of your opponent's 1-drop, so they don't have any extra combo power for them. So yeah. For the 2 drops, I play 4 Pan. Pan is very important for the mirror match as well as the Jiren matchup. Yeah, you just really, Pan just helps bounce back that Jiren so that they don't get full value out of it. And Pan really helps to bounce back the secret rares so that your opponent goes off tempo for a bit. So this card is really important for those matchups. Then I decided to play the promo card, Bardock. I really mainly just really play it. It's a 10K combo. It's a Self-Awakener when you want to Self-Awaken. And also, it being a Bardock's crew, if you could hit it off the leader effect, you get 10K. I don't play the 1-drop. I forget what the card's name. I don't play the 1-drop Bardock's crew card that everybody else plays. I just don't really see the value of it, so I just play this instead. Then I play 4 Goku GT. Not much resource, Self-Awakener, helps you give you an energy marker. And then 4 3-drop Bardock. This card is insane. This card is really good late game and just helps you finish off games. Especially when they're at 1 life left. There's plenty of times where I'm at 6 energy, I just drop 2 of these, and my opponent just, there's no way they can stop four attacks in one turn. So this card was insane for me all weekend. And then for Son Goku GTs, this card is pretty much why the deck is the deck the way it is. You know, just give you so much value. I think one of my matches, I was able to have like 2 of these Goku GTs out for like, I think it was like 3+ turns, 4+ turns, and like I just had like 15 cards in my hand at one point. And then, yeah, there was like no way my opponent was like stopping me at that point. Like it took him so long just to get rid of them. So this card is much more insane. Then I play for the Double Strike Bardock GT. This card is very important for both the green matchup as well as the blue matchup against Blue Vegeta, especially. You know, this is the card that really adds super pressure to the Blue Vegeta matchup because one, you really only play this once they summon out their Secret Rare or their Double Strike Vegeta or even the Gohan maybe. But this card is like really important for that matchup. You really want to hold on to these as much as you can. Just because, one, once you're comboing, you have to combo out cards and able to KO their card. So one, they're already getting losing advantage out of that. But since also you're comboing, it makes it really harder for them to defend for just having such a limited hand size. So it's either they're going to waste a bunch of cards just for this one attack, or they're just going to take it, and then they'll have too many cards in their hand, and then they got to play differently than they would. So this card is really important for the blue matchup, as well as the green matchup. You know, it helps you, like, get rid of their, you know, 8-drop Brawlies, their droids, you know, and then just add a lot more pressure too, because again, like they don't really run a lot of 10Ks and stuff like that. So this card's like, yeah, this card was like very MVP for me. And then just 4 super combos just for the Bola. And then I played 3 10 times Kamehameha. This card was way better for me this weekend than I thought it was going to be. Just because, like, after playtesting, this card was like a little like in a sense. Like I didn't really feel good about it when I saw it, because it like late game, this card's not really that great. So it's better like mid game, but sometimes like it's not even really that super optimal. But this past weekend, it was really great. Like it helped me really against blue matchups. It really helped me against the mirror match, red matchups, even a little bit of green one time, just because it kind of worked out that way. Because I was able to get rid of 2 Android 18s, 2 drops. So yeah, I was like thinking about cutting this card in total, but then last second I thought, like, you know what, like just leave it in there, and then, you know, thank goodness I did, because then it really helped me win. Yeah, well, that's the deck profile. Yeah, just pretty much. There wouldn't be really any changes. Like the only changes potentially, maybe the Para Brothers and the Guru, you know, either increase 1, drop 1. But yeah, overall, it was a really good deck. It was really consistent for me. I think there was only like 2 to 3 games where I didn't see the Goku Secret Rare. But, you know, overall, it didn't really seem like I really needed them. But yeah, thanks.